Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be watching another One Punch Man reaction, episode 4. I did the first 3 episodes in kind of a mini binge, so now I'm probably going to be doing like 4, 5, and 6 together. About the first 3 episodes, I really enjoyed them. I think I obviously know that this is a comedy. I think that was like one of the biggest comments is like, you know, this is a comedy, right? This is not Attack on Titan. I completely understand that. I know that it's not those levels of mind fuck craziness, but at the same time, I love analyzing this type of show, or any show really. I just think it's kind of fun to analyze and kind of dig deeper when it comes to stuff, even if there's no meaning. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of fun. But I definitely enjoy the fights so far, regardless of, like, we know the end result. When Saitama's fighting, we know it's going to be one punch. It's like literally, you know, it's an endless battle of craziness because it's too easy for him. But I find the other perspective with Genos being kind of exciting, like, because it's not impossible for him. So it's like, it's kind of like watching 2 different shows sometimes, because it's like, once you get, you know, Saitama there and he's fighting, the battle's, you know, over really quick. But then when it's focused on Genos and he's the one doing these fights, it's just epic. Like the fights in the show are just done so well. So I have to say that for one. But also the stakes. You take out the stakes, it can kind of it can kind of, you know, you lose kind of that thrill that, like, oh no, you know, they could possibly lose. But with Genos, you never know, and I kind of like that they have the best of both worlds here. It kind of works well together. So I'm very curious to see where they kind of go with this, because as I said from the first episode, there's only so much you can do with somebody being able to, you know, one punch and knock out everything. There's almost only so much funniness you can get out of that. But add these, you know, interesting characters, and Genos himself being kind of cool. I'm looking forward to see what happens with that. If you're new to the channel, if you guys have not subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate that. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123 for full reactions and early releases. You'll get a couple episodes ahead of this and The Promised Neverland, Demon Slayer, a bunch of cool shows, My Hero Academia. So check that out, and let's go ahead and start. Fancy. Oh no, quick backstories again. Hammerhead. But who would want to work though if you have the choice? I don't think anybody's listening. Okay, so we got cults in here now. No one's intimidated? Okay, somebody's recording that and probably gonna send them to jail now. You just, you know, confess you're gonna go rob people. It feels like a different town every time, man, or a different city. The fuck? Okay, that's not how a building would go down. What the fuck? No pupils for the win. Yeah, but knocking a whole building and killing a bunch of people. Maybe you learn from it. Okay, now people are taking notice. Oh, you got his balloon. Oh, he was getting it for him. Okay. Wasn't Cat. What kind of nightmares does he have if he's not afraid of anything? We've seen one of them. Oh shit, they might think he's part of the group. They're making a bad name for bald men. What are you doing? I mean, Oh yeah, they can associate him with them. That'll make him step into the fray quickly. All right, so the nice hero. But what can he do if he's just doing basic things like, you know, getting people's balloons? Oh, okay, so it's their city hero. What the fuck? Wait! What the fuck just happened? That took like a second for my mind to register. Like, it was like the start of an epic battle, and then he's fucking dead. Or well, hurt. I'm guessing he's not dead. Maybe he is dead, I don't know. What the fuck is going on with the show? It's a ninja. The modern ninja. Okay, of course there has to be a ninja. You know, we've already seen a bunch of parodies, so, you know. I mean, these guys look like, I forget the names, but there's a lot of DBZ, like Dragon Ball Z villain, like similarities with a lot of these guys. Why do they always ask that? They'll never surrender. Fuck, he's fast. I mean, he's a ninja, for God's sakes. Okay! They're all headless! Oh! I fucking love it! Straight to the throat. And the point. This show does not stop with these fights. He's actually kind of cheap. Of course they see him as a terrorist. So it's like there's a hero in every city. Or that rider guy got fucked though. I mean, he seems pretty basic. I mean, he knows where he's coming from. That was the point of doing that, right? So yeah, let's just rip trees. Batter swing. Death by kunai. That was too easy. So much for a badass villain. Maybe he wasn't actually dead? Oh, okay. I guess he's not, you know, feeling that in the back. Oh, thick head. Head. He ran into the wrong person. Oh my god. One thing I do want to say really quickly is the quickness. We've been getting like a character or so and quick backstory every episode. This one was a little interesting because you get one guy that gets like one-shotted and literally they all know his name, but he's literally like, it's a joke, right? That whole thing was, he's just like a one-off joke character. That guy got like completely slaughtered. And then this Sonic guy is kind of like the ninja stereotype, you know, overthinking, overpowered guy. But I mean, the villain's still at large, so it's not over. Oh. So Genos is repairing. Oh, there's the doctor he had been talking about. The mushroom head. Oh, so he's upgrading. Oh, shit. So technically, he's upgradable. He could become stronger. That would be crazy if he did. The most used phrase by villains ever. Die. Just die. Or will you die already? I think he shouldn't be surprised at this point. Only superhuman strength. Only. We've already seen full power doesn't do shit. Bigger and bulkier doesn't mean stronger sometimes. Oh. And yeah, there goes your clothes. What the fuck? That's one way to get out of work. I mean, at least he's not killing him, but now he could, you know, come back though. Shouldn't he have killed him? Oh, he thinks he's the villain. Oh shit. But he's a good guy. Buck naked. Ooh. You're just looking that he's bald? It seems like a lot of people don't know who he is. That's the funniest part. He's supposed to be this guy that does... He's not known. Why does this sound like the start of like an Eminem rap, doesn't it? Arms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti. Maybe I'm just listening to this wrong. That is not innocent. That's creepy as fuck. The confidence is high, but let me guess, like something like that. Dude, use Rasengan. Oh no, not at the balls. Death by yep. Nobody's testicles were actually injured in this scene. Yes. You can't beat my speed. Oh, not that Sonic? Okay. I wonder how like Naruto and like main characters from other shows would interact with Saitama. He, you know, this is an anime, we gotta have a rival, of course. Now, where's his childhood friend if we're going into these tropes? I mean, there's plenty of things that bother him, like not being able to get to the sales and, you know, having nightmares and not being, you know, not sleeping when he wants to. Oh, no one knows who he is. How is that possible? His name should be known everywhere. What the fuck? Weird octopus thing. Yeah, how does he not have a fan club? He's just not likable, I guess. That is a little strange. What the fuck? He got the credit? He got one-shotted! What the fuck fairness is that? You be registered in the hero registry? Oh, we're going straight into My Hero Academia. Saitama taking those tests. Now he's got to become a pro. Oh, I fucking love it. What manga does he have over there? Got a manga collection. It's true. I stated that before. We really are going the My Hero Academia route. Oh, I'm fucking excited. Yeah, we forget that and I remember stating this, I think in the first episode, that Saitama being this strong, you would think being bored after a while and just being impossibly strong, you could turn into a villain pretty easily and just start doing bad things. I think boredom can be a bad thing too. Extreme boredom, being too strong. And I like that Saitama kind of acknowledged that he could have easily gone that route. You know, if things happened differently, he could have been in that same spot. And it shows that he still has kind of like, even with the overpoweredness, he hasn't lost his humanity. Like, he's still there. He's still got kind of a personality. It's interesting. But you got to enjoy the comedy in this too. And man, this guy, this common rider guy, I'm trying, like, who are they ripping off here? Because like this, like the guy, what the trope that the guy that gets all the credit is not. I'm trying to think of a comparison. The closest I can think of is maybe like a Hercule, but he doesn't have that stupid personality either, though. He seems like a guy that like is the hero, but he's not strong at all, but he gets the credit anyway. That's the closest thing I can think of, is like the Hercule that like is like really weak, but he's the one that gets all the credit. But he's like the face, like, oh my god, because when they saw him, they're like, oh my god, he's here. But didn't they see him literally get one-shotted in the face? Like, why would that part made no sense to me, but it's funny all in itself. I love the ninja trope. Like, I was expecting him to be doing like some crazy like move out of Naruto or something, but like he threw the kunai. We need the shuriken, you know, we needed all the ninja stuff, but it felt like it was more of like it turned it into a weird spin of like the rival, like, you beat me, so you're my rival for life now, that kind of trope. So Saitama, everybody that Saitama meets, I feel like they get affected a little bit. Like, as I said, what if Naruto met Saitama? Would that have changed him? What if I mean, in the My Hero world, it's a little bit different because All Might's like insanely strong, but like, what if these main characters met like Saitama? And I think that's kind of what it's showing here. It's like ripping off these, they go to a different city every time, so it feels like it's a different show every time, like a different world. They go to a different city with different heroes and villains, and it's kind of showing in itself what would happen if there's somebody super overpowered like this, just kind of like goes in the middle of you know, like supposed to be this epic fight, you know, like what would happen if I don't know, like what would happen if I hate to use Dragon Ball Z analogy so much, but like Frieza and Goku are fighting in this major battle, and then randomly out of nowhere Saitama shows up, says one joke, and then slaughters Frieza in a heartbeat. Like, what would happen at that? You know what I mean? That's what it's kind of like this. Like, what would the heroes do? Would they turn into villains? Would they like, or would they try to make them your rival? That's what I kind of get from this show, which is it's a really fun twist. I love this. It's such a difference compared to some of the other shows I'm watching. I like the twist, you know, just like of him being just overpowered and strong, but I like that they're introducing more characters each time, but I don't know if they're gonna go back to all these. The other thing I wanted to quickly note was Genos being upgradable. That is an interesting fact. He is a cyborg, so he could get new parts to improve. What if Genos got made to be stronger than Saitama? Like, what would Saitama's mindset be if somebody ended up actually being stronger than him, or even close to a match? We saw it in a dream in the, you know, in the first episode, we saw it in a dream and how he was doing it in his dream. Would he react that same way? That's interesting, you know, food for thought. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Check out my patreon.com/ajrich123 for full reactions, early releases. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, smash the like button. Go follow me on Twitter @ajrich123. And seriously, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.